Om Namo Venkatesaya. So in the previous session we saw a person who gets up early in the morning, purifies himself and chants Vishnu Sahasranama regularly. What will happen to him? He will get all this, he will get fame, he will get become prominent person in the society, he will get plenty of wealth, he will get, he will ultimately reach the abode of Bhagavan. He will not have any fear, he will have valorousness, he will have strength, there will be glow on his face, he will be free from any diseases, physical or mental, he will have sharp intellect, he will have good form, in the body, his rupa, his form will be so beautiful to look at, and he will be blessed with all the good qualities. Let's move on to the next sloka. Rogartho muchyate rogat, baddho muchyete bandhanat, bhayan muchyete bhitastu muchyete apanna apatah. Supposing if by chance if a person falls into sickness, he will be completely relieved from the sickness. Rogartho muchyate rogat, baddho muchyete. A person who feels he is getting bound onto certain things, he will be completely relieved from this from the bondage and will become absolutely free. Or it may be what it means is also he will be freed from the samsara bandham. The samsara chakra, he will be free from the samsara chakra at the end of his leaving this body, or leaving his body. Bhayan muchyete bhidastu. If for some reason, if he feels frightened or something like that, he will be free from that fear. Muchyete apanna apadaha. That means he will never get into a situation of accident-like situation. So there will not be any. He will not have any accidents at all, whenever he is traveling. So that is what is that's the other advantage of chanting Vishnu Sahasranama regularly. Next sloka. Durganyati taratyasu purusha purushottamu stuvannama sahasrena nityam bhakti samanvitaha. Purushaha, any jivatma or any person, nityam bhakti samanvita, always, every day, bhakti samanvita with all this, this devotion to the Lord. If he chants Purushottamu Stuvannama Sahasrena, so he praises the Lord Vishnu Purushottama by chanting this Vishnu Sahasranama regularly. What will happen to him? Durgani Ati Taratyasu. Durgani means all the obstacles or the problems. Ati Tarati means he will cross over that. Asu, immediately. Asu. In fact, sometimes we call this Asu Kavi. Asu Kavi means a subject will be given and he has to immediately compose a poem on that. He is called as Asu Kavi. Asu means immediate. So he will cross over the problem or the obstacles immediately, a person who chants the Vishnu Sahasranama regularly. Then Vasudeva Shreyo Martyo Vasudeva Parayanaha Sarvapapa Vishuddhatma Yati Brahma Sanatanam. That means Martyaha. That means this human being who is Vasudeva Ashreya. One is under the shelter of Vasudeva. Vasudeva Parayana, one who takes Vasudeva to be his ultimate goal. Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma, that person will be completely relieved of all his sins. Papa Vishuddhatma, and Atma becomes absolutely pure. Yati Brahma Sanatana, he goes to the ultimate loka of this Brahma Sanatanam. That means this Brahma's, Bhagavan's abode, which is Vaikuntham. So he ultimately reaches the abode of Bhagavan Sri Vaikuntham. Next sloka. Navasudeva bhaktanam asubham vidyate kvachite janma mrityu jara vyadhi bhayam naivopajayate. Vasudeva bhaktanam, for all these devotees of this Vasudevas, na asubham vidyate kvachite. Where does asubham means untoward things will come to him? That means he is asking this question, it will never come to him. That means for the devotees of Vasudeva, no untoward things will have come from any directions, from wherever it is, it won't come to them. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi, that means Bhayam, that means he will not have any fear of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. Janma means birth, Mrityu means death, Jara means old age, Vyadi means disease. So he will not have anything to do with, he will not have any fear of all those things. Now if you look at all these four things are associated with this physical body. What is Janma, birth? Birth is association of this physical, identifying the identification of the Jivatma with this physical body is called as Janma. What is Mrityu? Disassociation of the Jivatma with this body is called as Mrityu. That means when it finds that the body is no longer useful for it to complete this what you call Jiva Yatra, it sheds. Bhagavan himself says Vasamsi Jirnani in Gita. That means whenever our shirt becomes completely worn out, what do? We change the shirt. We just leave out the shirt, take and wear a new shirt. Similarly, when this body becomes unfit for us to carry on the Jiva Yatra, then the body is being shed and then it takes a new body. That's what it is. That is, when it takes a new body, it is Janma. When it leaves this current body, it is called as Mrityu, death. Jara means old age. Old age is only for the body. It is not for the mind or for the Jivatma as such. Vyadi means disease. Diseases are also mainly for the body. To some extent, maybe for the mental. Some people have mental diseases also. So they won't have this fear. That means the Jivatma will have the knowledge that I am not this body. The moment you have this thought that this is not my body, then you are not worried about all those, no? You are not worried about birth, death or anything, because when you are identify yourself with Jivatma, then nothing, whatever happens to the body is of no consequence to you. So that's why you won't have that fear. Janma Mrityu Jara, because of that knowledge that you will get on chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. Na upajayate, that means it will never arise, that fire will never arise in that person who is, Vasudeva Bhakta. Next sloka. Imam stavam adiyana shraddha bhakti samanvitah yujetatma sukachanti sridhiti smriti kirtibhi. So imam stavam, that means this praise of this Mahavishnu, whosoever, imam stavam adiyana, that means is being sung, shraddha bhakti samanvitah. Whosoever sings with shraddha means faith, bhakti means devotion. Whosoever sings this Vishnu Sahasranama with faith and devotion, what happens to them? Yujetatma, they will get united, that this Jivatma will get united with what? Sukham. Sukham means happiness. Shanti. Shanti means forbearance or patience. Shrihi. Shri means wealth. Dhriti means firmness. So his mind will be very strong, very firm. Smriti means, this memory power, strong memory power. Kirtibihi, and also the fame and all those things. So it's very, in fact, that's why we are suggesting young people catch them young. No? When the young children start chanting, important thing is smriti. They will have tremendous memory power that will help them academically also, so that they will be very successful in their academic career also. So whosoever chants this Vishnu Sahasranama with his faith and devotion, they will have happiness, they will have forbearance, they will have wealth, they will have fortitude, they will have this memory power, and then they will have the this fame, name and fame. So that is what is being for a person who chants regularly the Vishnu Sahasranam. Next sloka. Na krodho na chamatsaryam na lobho na ashubhamatihi bhavanti krita punyanam bhaktanam purushottame. So that means one, here he is talking about the absence of the negative qualities also. All along he is talked about what are the things that will get. Now none of the negative qualities will also be there. So that's what is him. Bhavanti krita bhaktanam. So whosoever is the bhakta who gets merits, punya, by chanting this Vishnu Sahasranama on this Purushottama, what will happen to them? Na krodha. He will not have, krodha. Krodha means anger. Na matsaryam. Matsaryam means jealousy. Na lobha. Lobha means greed. Na ashubhamati, all the bad thoughts. So the person who chants Vishnu Sahasranam will not have any problem of his negative qualities like, krodha. That means krodha is anger. Anger is what? Anger is, this is the gap between the expectation and the reality. If your expectations are high and the ground reality is very small, then you have the problem of this manifesting as anger. So as long as your expectations are not there in this Laukika world, then obviously you are not going to get any krodha. That's why in Tamil there is a famous proverb, Podumentra maname ponseyum varunde. That means you just accept whatever is happening in this world as the prasad of Bhagwan, and therefore you don't have any worry about any expectation, then you won't have any anger at all. Nakrodho, nacha matsaryam. Matsaryam is, the jealousy. That man has got so much, I don't have so much. So those kind of jealousy will not be there. Na lobha, no greed. I must keep on amassing more wealth. Those kind of this will not be there. None of the evil thoughts will be there for that person. And therefore, none of the, this evil, the bad thoughts or bad, things will happen to him. So all the good things as well as absence of the bad things will be assured by chanting Vishnu Sahasranama regularly. Om Namo Venkateshaya.